Augie's face paint when you debuted on TNA?
You said, how did I feel?
Yeah.
I didn't really feel any type of way.
Why would Rikishi call you out for this?
I just think he, you know, every OG, not just him, but all the OGs in the game, man, they have their own way of, you know, criticizing younger talent. I think with him is, you know, obviously he's trying to put me on game, but you know, when you mention someone you love, it hits different because with me, when I hear him talking about my dad, it wasn't really necessarily about the face paint. It's just how he said it, and then you involve my dad. I kind of, you know, overreacted because it's someone that I love. And not only that, when people bring up my dad, I get very emotional. So I think I did overreact, but I think everything could have been settled just over a phone call. That's why I was so upset. Talking about, you know, like I talk, like I, you know, it was over a convo instead of, you know, going to it and doing it. Yeah.
That's a big moment for you. Your TNA debut. You'll never have another TNA debut. What made you decide you wanted to go out in the basement?
Man, because obviously, you know, I do this with my mom and dad, but Jeff Hardy plays a big role, you know, in my character. It inspired me. I think I was just doing that because I want to have fun. You know, I want to have fun. And that's what it was. You know, it was really me and Jeff backstage chopping it up on my dad. Not only that, you know, us figuring out our next step, our next move. And I think it was just more of us bonding together, but I wanted to, you know, I'm still figuring it out. I'm still trying to figure everything out. And I just want to be able to do it my way, on my time. You know, I don't want to have anyone else try to write it out for me, because if they do, then it wouldn't be considered my story if I didn't write it. So I just want to be able to write my own story and be my own artist.
And at the same time, didn't Jeff Hardy wear August face paint or something like that to like pay tribute to him?
Yeah, him, and all of that. Those sides, man. You know how they look when they first came in the game. You know, it's all just being honest, man, showing love. And I think that's the bigger picture, just showing love. Most importantly, having fun.
Your father's always with you, literally and figuratively. Like you have a giant tattoo of him on your chest. How did you choose that specific photo of him?
To be honest, it wasn't going to be his photo. It was going to be him and my mom. I remember I was down here in Tampa, Florida, and I was just looking at different photos of my dad, and I was looking at this stuff out. Maybe it was because but like this, there's a lot of photos of my dad next with me. And I think this kind of like symbolizes who I am too. But I wanted to, how do I say it? I just wanted to keep him right here. That way, every time that I do look in the mirror, whatever, he's always right there.
You we're going to steal a blame.
Like when I used to score a touchdown, I used to do all that. And then all that growing up, I always make this face. Always makes this face. So yeah, I got this, and I was so happy that I did it, and it came out the way it came out. And you know, just to touch up on another thing, the reason why I do take my gun is because it's like my dad is out there holding my hand, you know, guiding me. And to have this, it's like my ammo, you know, and it makes me remember who I am. So, yeah.
When Enzo Amore introduced you to TNA,
Oh, fuck.
he said you were the most dangerous Samoan in the bloodline. Are you the most dangerous Samoan in the bloodline?
Now, I can say there's a lot of arguments. You know, it's a great argument. I'm still fun too. You know, I'm still fun too. That's all I can say. And people will know, you know, who I am.
It's a sugar sweeter
If you were to put
bomb.
together like a dream team, you only got to pick three teams.
don't know, maybe we'll do a bit
Who's
of,
it gonna be?
There you go. You said 4?
we'll do a bit of blitz as well.
Jacob.
Just to get, in fact, we'll do some blitz now. Get a good aim, and then we'll go into reload.
Okay, I say me, Jacob, my dad. It's Undertaker. Jacob's dad. Just in case you guys don't know, big TK, man. TK. Yeah, so I go with that 4 right there.
I mean, you've got a lot to choose from.
Yeah, I do. I think that 4 right there.
I'm gonna go through your family tree right now.
Here we go.
I want you to tell me how you're related to these people.
Let's do it.
Okay?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yoko's who's that? Uncle. Rosie.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
So, all just because of the age bracket.
Actually, your uncle?
Yes, it's that's Rosie. Rosie's my uncle too.
Yeah.
Rosie is little brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we call him Jimmy Jack.
So at the same time as Solo stuff. Okay. The Rock.
Yeah, marriage and black.
Ava. The Rock's daughter.
Oh man, she actually my second or third cousin. That's the daughter.
Alpha and Sika. Everyone can't be uncle here. Well, uncle.
Trust me. Especially if you see the kids that our dad and our grandpa's dad, the men are each person is like 11. So if you do 11, you gotta understand there's more branches under those 11.
And this bloodline goes on forever.
For real. And y'all, you know, I'm part of this. I'm still learning. This how big our family is. I'm still learning. So that's Rock's grandfather. So I would say grandfather, right?
No, I don't. Yeah, that's Rock's grandfather?
The grandfather is like
Some sort of
We'll do 3 games left, and then we'll go into
So I guess
some.
Rock also.
Syria. Yeah, or
Oh, God.
I don't know. So we'll have to do a trivia on this.
Who else? What about Naomi?
Naomi, that's his sister-in-law. That's Jimmy's wife.
So that's
Sister-in-law. Trinity Ponton. There you go. There's a lot.
there's a lot. That's great.
Yeah, you got Trinity Ponton. That's Jacob's little brother. There's so many. There's
Lloyd?
Lloyd. That's my uncle. Yeah, that's all Aquatine. So no, that's my second. Bro, we literally do a whole segment on this. So it's bigger.
Go through your family tree right now.
Here we go.
I want you to tell me how you're related to these people.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah. Uncle.
Uncle. Rosie.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
So, cousin. Just because of the age bracket.
He's actually your uncle?
Yes, it's that's Rose. Yeah, Rosie is. Yeah. Junior Jack. That's our dad.
So at the same time as Solo as well. Okay. The Rock. Sika. That will can't be your uncle, man. A lot of uncles.
Oh, the kids that are dads
He sounded as me.
and are grandpa's dads.
Has he ever been in jail?
What?
Has he ever been in jail before?
No.
Yeah.
So if you gotta understand there's more branches under those
Yeah, this
elected
one line goes on forever, for real.
and they are, even though I'm part of this, I'm still learning. This is how big our family is. I'm still learning my family. You know, so.
Wow.
Rikishi.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Peter Maya. Oh, that's Rock's grandfather.
so I would say grandfather, right?
No, I don't. Okay, that's Rock's grandfather? That is it's some sort of cousin, right?
Yeah, something.
So I guess Rocky Johnson then is also cousin.
Yeah, that's or I don't know. We'll have to do a trivia on this.
Who else? What about Naomi?
Naomi, that's his sister-in-law. That's Jimmy's wife.
So that's
Sister-in-law. There you go. There's a lot.
there's a lot.
That's great. There's Lloyd. Lloyd, that's my uncle. Yeah, that's on opposite side. No, that's my second cousin. Bro, we can literally do a whole segment on this. So we'll be here for a couple hours. We'll be here for a couple hours, man.
Don't argue with other Nia Jax.
No, I don't. You guys know. Can you help with that?
I'm sure if we saw the diagram,
Yeah.
WWE put it up on WWE Unreal. And it's huge, right? The font is so small.
Oh, wow. I need to find
And there's so many people. It's explaining like part of it. And put up around a second.
Yeah.
It's so big. The font is so small. There's photos of everybody. When I want to go play. It was just
It's second because
I'm sure that you had a little drop off, but yeah.
Unless,
the second cousins.
Well, I have never met that.
Even Stella doesn't even know there was only family as a cafe.
Check this out. Leading into SummerSlam, there was an Jamie versus Breaker and Braun rematch. Over under 5.5 spears in total. Which one would you take if you go on this streak in that match and do spears? If you took the over, bam, you would have nailed it. My bookie has those strong guys that well in this match. And also get into the baseball matches, UFC, boxing, as of right now, Baltimore Ravens at the top of the list, followed by the Bills, Eagles, and Chiefs, and you got to scroll almost all the way down to the bottom to see my Cleveland Browns at plus 30,000. When you sign up with MyBookie, use my code. It's CBB, and they'll help you up with 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. So if you put in $100, boom, you may get $150 to get in on that action. That's another great vendor on MyBookie. I gotta say, one of the best things about you is the way you market yourself. Like, you present yourself like you're a star. From day one, too.
Shelton, Chief, anything else in my mind to do the right go around. And obviously my mom ready to go. But I just feel crazy. So, crazy people. days. That's what helped. And every day, every night, I'm always on a conference call with my team.
Right.
We're trying to figure out how to get better and better with this every day.
Like, you're one of the.
Do you know Tonga?
Literally one of two
Yeah.
blind people
Do you know his sons?
Who?
Back
Tonga. Tonga. And Tonga. So half in the
I thought that was great.
Good.
I mean, I'm sure the kids love it.
Oh, yes. Like, throughout the whole match, it's like, so, yeah, I think that, with the ball stickers and merch, everything I had going on, it's not just me, it's my team.
You had a match with Booker T in reality wrestling. And I found out my good friend, my good friend, but I don't know that originally wasn't supposed to be a match. So how did that work out?
Oh, I love this story. So, obviously, we have a show where students, people that are in the beginner's class or the intermediate class, they go to this specific show and they showcase why they should be on the Platinum Show, which is the show I'm on right now. And they have to prove to the people and to Booker T on why they need to be on the card. And I go to all of the students. I want to be able to help the way I can. Always helping the students out. They need help constructing a match, producing a match, or also help with the producer. Anything they need. I always pull up put my 2 cents in. And I remember on a specific day, I was just there, and I was sitting in Gorilla watching, the monitors with Booker, and then Booker was like, "Hey, Oos, ready? You want to go do something?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" He's like, "All right, well, we don't have no script, okay? So I need you to go out there and fill it." I said, "Fill it?" I was like, "All right, let's go, Oos." And then he was like, "All right." And then he went out there. He cut his promo. Have in mind, none of this is planned. Not even previous days leading up to the show. I was just there, right? And Booker T went out there, cut his promo. And then as soon as my music hits, I go out there and I basically just, I was just going off each other. And as soon as I think that the promo and the segment was going to be over, I forgot what date it was, and then he was I forgot what he said, January 11th, be ready. I'm like, fans, they all go crazy. I'm like, I got something. I'm like, I'm there. And then we get backstage, and they pulled me to the side, and I was like, what that I did? He said, I don't know what I did, but hey, we're gonna rock with it. Grab some kiss. And then get it all with it. I mean, their name's so ready. And then, pretty much, after every show.
We are Saturday!
I love to because it's put us on game.
Complete that first one.
On that show.
Loads of medic stuff.
He told me.
How does even relose that time?
We're figuring it out. Especially on show day. Always something to change. So I think that's something I can take out of it. Certain situations, I always have to, I have to figure it out. That's how it have so blessed to go after having just going out there, just filling it. And he said the day, oh, okay. Me, I ain't gonna back down, though. Let's do it.
Is there something from training with Booker and learning under him that you now have to back in mind every match when you go out there?
Yeah, that's I always have this in my mind. It's because of him. Make everything look cool. Don't exaggerate everything. But as you're exaggerating everything or over exaggerating everything, make it look cool. And always put yourself in these nosebleeds. You know, how would you want to watch the match when you know, and every match I try to do that. I try to incorporate that. And, you know, having that tool of knowledge in my mind of record, of my mind.
January 11th.
Yeah, January 11th. Yeah, because I was in that match too. Like, he set me up. You know, I was so done. I didn't read the contract, sign the contract, so I was up for the whole competition. And he came out last.
Man, you got to be in the ring with a 2-time Hall of Fame.
Yes. That was a blessing. I mean, not only that whole life, like, even with the story, I was so fascinated. One of the OGs, all of them. And he just made everything so much easier working with him. I just wish that I get to the level he's at with the psychology and everything within the ring. And, you know, I know what it takes. Just repetition. You know, going there and just listening to him, being on the history, and just always.
Where is she? Is she in the car?
Dramatic members all the time. Your name kept
Oh.
coming up. Were you ready for that?
So I really need to find a gold Jackson as well.
Still great. Still have fun. So I think time was right. That one feel right. It's like the same feeling I had. You know, it's prison that I was tired. That didn't change my life. I'm just waiting for that. Once that feeling pops up, that's what I'm gonna start pushing for. But right now, I'm patient.
Start with that music.
You know, enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, and just learning as I go always.
Because every time you go and press spam through podcast, don't just colonize. How about the phrase, how it got there, what the feeling was, the time, you know, when stuff was full factor.
Have that lifestyle. I know I'm there. It takes just repetition. It takes time. I'm having day, my brain is only step. We're just, like I said earlier, we're just still figuring out every day.
What do you think of the outcomes? If we look at a match now versus a match a year ago, what's the thing that you're really proud of that you really accomplished?
Hey, storytelling. I think my psychology has gotten a little better because there's more to it than just there, just like something. Like, yes, I can just go out there and do a squash match and squash them, but it's not going to be fun. I can just feel it. You know, like, just let it in there. I think now I let fans register what's going on. I don't expect, like, you would know that I'm punching. But what if I punch him 4 times, but I'm going slow or no. Now, that has 20 times. You're not going to be able to see that. They're not going to be able to. So every match, I'm going to
I ever seen it.
register what. Guess what? If they're not registering what's going on, they're going to be lost. Now, I mean,
I think it's going up south.
That's why I hope every match. So even when I'm just walking down, I still need to be in tune. So what
it's a match that some of them have wrestled. One match, soon as it is done,
I mean, it's not yesterday. It's not called all right. But that's a good question. I would say, I would say me versus Enzo. Me versus Enzo. Or fourth row. Obviously, Enzo has been when it comes to this business. And with that match, really checked off all the boxes. So when you watch a professional wrestling match with check off all the boxes. And that match has sparked stuff. And happy I did. There's little, in life there's always little stuff that like sparks something. And I don't know why. That match there, the fans' reaction was so loud. It felt so right. So I right step. And I was right there.
Thank you for coming in here and doing it. I've known you for years. And it was like, I just feel like I'm doing something all the time to see. And I appreciate how you own where you own. You're very alive. That's a big part of who you are, and that's why you are. And I'm excited to see what's next for you.
Thank you. I'm blessed to be here. It was appreciate you so much for being here. And I also want to say thank you too for putting us to the debut. As you played a big role on, getting to the podcast. I just want to say it was something very blessed to have you show up. A lot of love. You have to do that. But just talk the love. Everything about love. Talk the love. Very interesting.
I just made it. I put the video and I gave video despite they got hundreds of thousands of views. I like it. That's why I think because I want to back. Clearly see your phone in your pocket.
Yes. Oh my God. Oops, I don't recognize that. I just want to share your story, man. Let me share this. I was damn and forget this. You get Jacob about you. You get Booker about you. Everyone backstage about you. Every show, they have that. I'll try to do all that. Having fun, I'm halfway dressed. I'm free. New to the game, I'm halfway dressed, right? As soon as I get done with the chiropractor and everything, they checking my body and everything, I go to the locker room, check everything, check. I start I went to the gym, I didn't have my shoes on. I just had my and my shirt. It was something I just went my bag. And as soon as I'm like 45 feet, all I hear is, I look up. I'm like, your song is on for real, man.
Oh, dude.
That's it. Oh, what's all this for it? So this, I left it in my phone. I put my shirt on everything. I do the tape real quick, whatever. Next song, boom. And then that's why I took a little thing.
Your song plays for so long.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, he's building the momentum here. Building the anticipation. Almost missed it.
But that's what happened. And then, oops, I didn't even know that I had my pocket. I think in the match, I threw it out. I don't remember. But that's crazy because no one called out to that. And guess what? There's so many views, so many angles of the match. Your view was the only view. You can clearly see the phone was in my pocket. And I think that was never ever been done. before. So.
Sorry, man.
That's good.
Put you on blast.
No, it's good, man. It's good.
You'll never do that again.
Yeah, that's something called drink.
But again, I want to thank you, and I'm going to end this with the question I ask everybody, because gratitude means so much for me. I wake up every day, I say out loud things I'm grateful for. It centers me, it allows me to focus on things I have in my life, instead of getting upset about the things I don't. And do it again before I go to sleep. So, Zilla, what are 3 things in your life you're grateful for right now?
Oh, man, I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful, for the love of those people, friends, dad's things, my family, and the rest of the world. And it's
Find a lot of your dad's figures, a lot of your dad's church.
yes, there's not one meeting greet that I did not see every single damn stuff. And like I said, that's my favorite part of the journey right now is doing stuff like that. People bring in 15 years worth of my
Aww,
dad,
that's
maybe
nice.
20 years worth of my dad, bringing it to me, and sign it. That's all I need. That's all
Well,
I would
that's
feel
what
my
I'm
heart
going
and
to
the
do.
love that I have for my dad. That's obviously my favorite part. Learning my dad
I
works.
got probably
So I would say that, and then
like a zoo,
I'm
so.
grateful for my team, man. I'm so grateful for my team. Without my team, I would not be able to watch it. But it's not, like this here,
Well, the small
all reacting a lot, but through the grace of them and them sacrifice their time to help, build me and trust me and see something that I don't see in myself, it hits home. I think I tell every day what's to help. Like I said, just without that, without them pouring the water on me, trying to build me up, it's like an unconditional love that I have for them and vice versa. And for those that's watching, even with people that went through the same struggle as I did, just please be careful and aware of who you surround yourself with. And I know that sounds so cliche to say, but it's so real. It's so pure. So please just, surround yourself by genuine love, genuine energy, and I promise you will get the genuine results. So yeah, those are the 3 things I'm very, very grateful.
Thank you again, man.
Thank you. Yeah, so blessed to be here. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
That's right.
Very well, to go. Welcome to the actually I've got 1 kill. So I actually did get him. Oh no, he ran into it. So. I didn't think I was going to damage him as much as I thought. As much as I did. because you love
No! No, I don't. I just need to know because I looked at the games on how to send me that basically just insulting.
it. You know, I was only joking, mate.
Oh, 3:45.
So we'll be, so SmackDown will be on by then.
Not gonna be there.
I'll be finished. I think it just goes into like 20 past 3 or something.
You know, I did do that thought it was 3:46. She over water, followed by another plane. Don't know where that turn ended up. Have you got that? No. Oh, yeah, but it's just over some. I'm gonna get more started. Hey Morgan, do you know Zilla debuts tomorrow, which I hope he does.
Oh.
Zilla.